Street Fighter. Street Fighter, this new Street Fighter trailer. I'm so glad that we are in an era of just make it look like the thing.
One. I got good news, y'all. Gathered here are the world's best fighters.
I won't deny it, I'm a street fighter.
But only one of which will be crowned the world champion of Street Fighting! You win! Perfect.
You're not a warrior anymore, you're a sideshow.
What's up, MTV? I'm Ken Masters.
This is your shot at redemption.
Ryu gonna show?
The path I'm on now is not one of combat.
Maybe it's Ken's turn to be champion.
Just make it look like, we said this before, we said it about Mario. Some people saying this doesn't look good. No, it does look good because you know why, Jordan? Say it with me now. You're not saying it with me. It looks like the thing. It looks like the thing.
Okay. So
there's a lot of great Street Fighter references in this trailer.
I don't know how to put this into words exactly. I'm not a Street Fighter guy, so I ultimately don't really care about this movie. Like I'm very passive about it. It's one of those, like, I'll probably watch it. It looks fine, I guess.
I watched the first one.
My thing though and this is kind of a thing that I've come to realize about certain video game properties, when you bring them into live action, it sometimes just looks like bad cosplay.
I mean, a little bit, yeah. I think that's part of the...
There's definitely some moments in this where I'm getting bad cosplay vibes.
I don't know. To me, it looks like the costuming. The costuming is the attention to detail. Whoever made this movie loves Street Fighter.
Oh, absolutely! Like it looks
Street Fighter.
It looks like Street Fighter, but like my thing is, and there's just certain. Usually when it in regards, and I guess this is just a me thing, because this is not the first time that I've felt this. But especially in terms of like when it's like anime and you bring it into live action, it looks weird.
I don't feel that with this, like, at all.
It
looks like the thing. Look like the thing. That's all you need to do. Is look like the thing. Just
but when
look
you bring,
like the thing.
But for me, when you bring the thing into live action, it looks weird, and it doesn't matter.
No.
For me, it's like it doesn't matter how they would do it. It's the equivalent of like when I watch the One Piece, like when I see clips of the One Piece live action,
yeah, no, it depends.
or when I see the like when I watched the Full Metal Alchemist live action. Like anytime I see an anime in live action, it looks weird.
Like
it's not.
Those are different because the One Piece is probably not different because that's made by Americans. But the Full Metal, when Japan's doing it, it's a little less weird. But this is not to me because Street Fighter is, I guess it is technically a Japanese video, but I don't know, it's just to me so intrinsically American. That just look like the thing. Just look like the thing, and it does 90% of the lifting. Like the fact that all of the characters, like I guess it's because the bar on the Street Fighter movie is at the same level as the Mario movie, where the original one didn't really look like they kind of did, but it really
I don't know. I just
look like the thing. That's all you have to do is look like the thing and make some cursory references, and you're doing the job.
Well, then that's where I say it for in this instance,
the car is funny. That's funny.
In this instance, it really comes down to how much you like the original product, right? So I Mario movie works for me because I know Mario.
See, I know enough of the references here, though.
I don't care or know about Street Fighter.
The fact that they've got Ryu doing a Hadouken. It's like he didn't do a Hadouken in the first movie. So the fact that he's doing a Hadouken...
I've never seen the first movie.
The fact that Akuma is there and is doing a Hadouken. The fact that he's beating up a car. All the moves look like they should... Like, no one has ever done a fighting game movie where, like, hey, except for Mortal Kombat, let's make the moves look like they should in the game. Let's make this... Like build the story. The story is clearly... Ken has won the first Street Fighter or Ken or Ryu has won the first Street Fighter tournament, and this is now Street Fighter 2, so this is the second tournament, and that's how we're going to explain how it's Street Fighter 2 and why we're not doing Street Fighter 1, because it's a rediscovering ourselves narrative. Okay, yeah, that totally works, and that totally makes sense. Yeah, like I say, Zangief, like I will say some of the celebrity stunt casting does pull me out a little bit, where you're like, it's just Cody Rhodes, but he's fucking Guile. It's weird. And he's got Guile's haircut.
Yeah, like I said,
it's Blanca, but he's got Jason Momoa's face. I will say that is a little strange.
I think the reason why this trailer in particular gives me pause,
so it works for me.
like, yeah, the costume design looks good. Right, like that. I'm just gonna like give that full out. They look like they do in the games, so that's not where my pause for concern is. My pause for and concern is not the right word, because again, I don't feel passionate about this. But
cosplaying.
It when I watch the trailer, it gives me Dragon Ball Evolution vibes.
No, I don't even remotely get that vibe. It looks like the thing. Like that's if it looking
again,
Dragon Ball Evolution does not look like the thing. That's not even
I'm just talking.
Close comparison.
No, but yes, it is.
Not
but
even
that's where
remotely.
I say you're not letting me finish, man. I'm getting a little frustrated here.
But it's not.
Can I finish?
Yes, but it's not.
That's where I say no, not in terms of costume design, but like the vibe of the story, like what it feels like. It just, or if you prefer, like the old Mortal Kombat movie, where like the story just doesn't feel good.
But the story is fine. It's more, they're doing a Street Fighter. That's the story. They're doing a Street Fighter, and what's his face?
I'm just not feeling
it.
It's not doing it for me.
What's his face? The M. Bison is doing a secret, taking over the world of background. That's the story of Street Fighter 2. It's the story. It's exactly the story of Street Fighter. It's
I don't know what to tell you. It's just that's what the vibe is giving me.
It's nothing like Dragon Ball Evolution. Like that's the thing is Street Fighter is not.
Street Fighter
is not an anime, so this is not adapting.
Yes, it is.
The closest comparison. This is.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
It's a video game first. This is an adaptation of the video game, not the anime. This is an adaptation of a video game. So like the closest comparison to this would be that Tekken movie, where it's adapting a fighting game, and this is 1,000 times. This looks like the again. It looks like the thing. Just look like the thing.
This is attributable to that first Mortal Kombat movie.
Well, yeah, the first Mortal Kombat movie, yeah, but that's also bad.
Which is what this. Yes, that's what I'm saying. But just looks aren't everything.
Absolutely.
Sometimes story matters too.
Not when you're adapting a thing. No.
When I'm not a big fan of Street Fighter, it just looking like the thing isn't enough. It's not enough for me.
I'm not a fan of Street Fighter, and it just looking like the thing is enough for me.
It's not enough for me. I don't care. I don't care that they
acts and behaves like the thing.
I don't care that they look like the games.
It looks like they're doing a Street Fighter. Like at the end of the day, it's a Street Fighter movie, so it should.
That's where I say I'm the wrong audience. I'm not a Street Fighter guy. I don't care. I won't.
It looks like a Street Fighter match.
Like this is one of those like I'll watch it on streaming like God intended for the show. I don't really have a desire to watch this in theater.
I will watch it in theaters by myself then, because I absolutely, it looks like to me like we've had 3 attempts at a Street Fighter movie. We have the one from the 80s, and then we have the one where it's the chick from Smallville, and they've all not looked like the thing. So this is another example of. I'm really glad that make the characters look right, make them look exactly like they do in the game, make the tone exactly of the tone of the game. Like it's like it looks like a Street Fighter trailer. Like it has the tone, the energy, the vibe.
I've never been a Street Fighter fan. So
this is another example of I'm very glad that people who make these movies are like, hey, what if we just made it look like Street Fighter? Don't try to interpret it. Don't try to give it a weird, deep story where this is our vision of it. Just make it look like that. That's what I need, like, people who adapt shit to get. Your first priority should be looking like the thing. Full stop. Every single time. I don't care. The story could be bad, and it looking like the thing will do 1,000 times. Like, yeah, obviously we talked about Mario Galaxy. The story in those movies are bad. But it looks like the thing, and that does the heavy lifting, and this is another example of that. It looks like superhero Stop interpreting the material and look like the thing.
I'm not a big enough Street Fighter fan to care.
No,
I
but like
just
you have to at least appreciate that it looks like the thing.
I already said I do.
Yeah, exactly.
I
That's
just
what I'm
I just
saying.
it's not enough. It's not enough to get my butt into the theater.
I
That's the
mean,
thing. With how expensive theaters are,
the whole
it's
reason
not
you go to
enough.
watch, like to me, it looks like
It's not enough.
a
It's
low
not enough.
budget, like the kung fu, the fighting. It looks good. Like it looks like a low budget martial arts movie that I would watch. Like that's what the tone of
Yeah,
that's what
I'd
Street
watch.
Fighter is.
I'd watch it on streaming.
Like
It's not enough to get my butt in the
Oh,
theater.
it absolutely is enough to get my butt in the theater. Looking like the thing will always get my butt in the theater. Like looking like the thing will always get me there because we need to support.
Not if I don't care about the original
No, because
thing.
we need to support it looking like the thing. Like,
Nah,
that's,
good.
Like that's the thing is like we need to just like we need to see Mortal
Okay,
Kombat.
you'll probably be watching that one on your own.
I
then.
doubt that. Flash forward to us doing a kung fu episode and watching it, but
I'm not wasting my tickets on it. So
I mean, I guarantee you probably will, but it doesn't matter. You'll be itching to go watch a movie, and I'll be like, "Want to go watch Street Fighter?" And you'll be like, "Sure."
it's gonna really depend on what else is out around the time.
But no, yeah, it looks like it looks like Street Fighter, like
Yeah,
and that makes
sure.
me excited. I like Street Fighter.
It doesn't for me because I don't care for Street Fighter.
Like it looks.
I don't
like
think it's in terms of games. I don't think it's a very good fighter game either. I just
that's
it was
different
never.
conversation.
The characters don't interest me because I always had Tekken, which I thought was better and more interesting. And
different fighting games though.
Sure, but I didn't like the fighting game aspect of it either.
I don't like Street Fighter either.
So there
but
just was never anything.
I like the
and
characters in Street Fighter.
As for Mortal Kombat had violence.
How could you not?
That's the thing that it had.
How could you not get excited
over
about
Tekken.
a Zangief who looks like Zangief? Like that's insane. Like
who cares?
I got people who like Zangief. He looks like Zangief.
Okay.
I don't get it.
I don't.
It being such a weird
care.
bummer about. I'm disappointed. I was hoping you'd get more excited by the fact that it looks like the thing.
I'm really just kind of indifferent.
Like I don't know. Yeah, this is you're breaking from our stance of looking like the thing is enough.
It is. I've said in the past, if you like the thing, then it looking like the thing will be enough. I don't really care about Street Fighter.
Yeah, but you're also
if we were talking about it like a Tekken movie, I'd be very excited.
Yeah, I guess I'm just like you're like I need the story to be better, but that breaks from our stance of no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. As long as it looks like the thing, it doesn't.
I don't know what to tell you. It's just this trailer. Maybe it's a bad trailer, but it's not.
It's not. Trailer. It's high energy.
It's not.
It's bombastic.
It's not doing it for me.
It looks really funny. Like it looks like the comedy is absolutely hitting. I don't. People's standards are too high. Like it's exactly what it needs to be, which is weird. Because Street Fighter is weird. You've got a guy who can extend his arms and has like it needs that.
Well, that's why I said. That's why I said at the beginning, Justin. If you like Street Fighter, it's probably going to excite you because it looks like Street Fighter.
Yeah.
I don't really like Street Fighter. Yeah. I've never liked Street Fighter, so no, I don't. Yeah, it's great. It looks like the thing. I don't really care about the thing.
Yeah, but it looks like the thing, and that's.
But it looks like the thing.
That's
yes.
what matters. But yes, the continued
at
stance
times. But at other times, I still think it looks like bad cosplay.
Well, I hear. Yeah, I don't disagree that some of the celebrity stunt casting, you're a little like, that just looks like a guy in a Street Fighter costume.
And it's those moments, the moments where I'm like, it looks like bad cosplay. Those are the moments where it makes me think of Dragon Ball Evolution or the first Mortal Kombat movie or like any of those bad ones where it looks bad.
I guess it's just the fact that Ryu is doing a Hadouken like in a big screen setting. They haven't done that. They haven't had him do a Hadouken. They haven't had him done a Shoryuken. They haven't had.
I guess the other reason why that doesn't really at this point is because we're getting to the point where with a video game movie, I expect that at this point. Yeah, but it should be doing that.
Yeah, but they should be, but they don't always. Like a lot of these movies try to interpret the material.
But they should be, and so it doesn't make me go like, "Oh, that's so cool" anymore, because that's the bare minimum.
I can't sit here and say that that's all that matters on the Mario movie and not say the same thing about for different.
I can. They're two
For
very different
yeah,
franchises.
but they're not. They're
They are.
the same shit.
The Mario characters don't have characters.
Nah, neither do
So them
neither
not
do the
having
Street Fighter
characters in a
characters.
movie, yes, they do have characters,
No,
Justin.
no.
They've had enough character arcs to have stories in their games. The Mario ones don't.
I wouldn't. They're to me
I would.
they're just as
To
empty
me, you're
vessels
compar-
as
to me,
as
to me,
anyone else.
to me, you're comparing apples to pears.
Nah, not to me. That story in that game is so basic that, at least in my opinion,
Still
it's
has a
basic.
story. They have characters.
Not enough that
Yes,
not
they
looking,
do.
not looking like
Yes.
the thing. Looking like the thing is, like I say, when it comes to video game, I guess it's because once we have a solid, like, I guess we're getting there, but once we have a solid decade of they baseline all look like the thing.
Yeah,
then,
we're getting
then
we have a decent amount.
Then it will no longer be.
To me, it's the bare minimum, and in this instance, I don't care enough about the original source to be excited about it. I'm not excited. I'm indifferent.
It's so hard for me because then but also like, no, see, because then you get shit like Uncharted where it doesn't look like the thing, and or it barely effort, like they've barely put in the effort to look like the thing, and it's just not good. And it's like, yeah, when it looks like the thing.
I mean, I think for me, part of why I'm not super excited about this is because, and this is like,
why would I watch a Street Fighter movie if it didn't look like the thing?
That's not even fair. Again, indifferent. I use the word indifferent. I'm indifferent. I'm neither excited nor not excited. But in terms of the movie itself, the costumes, I look at it and I'm like, cool, they look like it, but like. I could watch it on TikTok and I'd be satisfied. It's not exciting enough for me. It's not exciting. It's not exciting enough for me to make me go like, oh my god, I have to see that in theaters. But I'm also at the point where I'm like, I think I just don't. I don't always love when you take a thing that was in animation in the beginning or games or 3D and bring it into live action.
Oh,
so
no,
like,
okay, that's
I would be more
depends
excited
on the franchise.
I would be more excited if we got like a really cool 3D or 2D animated movie,
I mean, that would
and
also be
it was
exciting,
feature
but-
film quality, and it looked just like the
But
thing.
when it comes to characters,
Let me finish, please. That to me is more exciting than a half-assed live action one where they look like it, but some of them look like they're in
this
cosplay.
doesn't remotely look half-assed. That's the thing.
I don't agree.
There's so many subtle background references, and the person who made this is very, like, as much as the people who made Mario love Mario, the person who made this loves Street Fighter, and
that's where I say I'm the wrong audience.
Comes across, but yeah, when it comes to video games, like it's different, adapting different. Depends on the video game, right?
Like for example, if we had come back from a live action Mario movie, I guarantee you we would be having a different conversation.
But the thing is, I feel the same way about Kratos, where I'm like, no, Kratos.
It's also why I'm not excited. I'm not excited for that live action Legend of Zelda one.
Oh, that's different. That's different.
It's not different.
That is different.
It's not different.
That is very different. Different franchises would be, or they're different. That's a more cartooned out anime aesthetic franchise. Street Fighter.
So is this.
No, Street Fighter is very much. Hold on, let me finish. Street Fighter is very much like they're real people doing real things. There's no magic involved. There is, but it's the kind of franchise where you could go either way.
It's like Dragon Ball, dude.
You could do Dragon Ball in live action.
You clearly can't. They tried.
No, they didn't. I would not constitute what they did as trying. They made a movie and they slapped Dragon Ball in it. But like, there's certain franchises where you could do it in. But the problem with Legend of Zelda is a different franchise because Link doesn't talk. So automatically it gets put on the back foot where you're like, this doesn't work in live action. But like, all the characters in Street Fighter at least have it. To me, I'm of a similar opinion of the God of War, where I'm like, yeah, you could do God of War in live action. He's a human man. You can do him in live action, right? Ryu is a human man.
To me, that's a different example.
But like, that's what I'm saying. It depends on the franchise.
But you're talking about Street Fighter, the franchise where you have Ryu, who's sort of more realistic, but you also have the Rubber Man who can stretch his legs and kick, or Blanca, the Green Hulk.
But it depends on who's making it.
So no, it's very anime.
Well, I never said it wasn't, but I'm just saying it doesn't mean it can't work in live action. Is what I'm saying.
That's great.
You
And I'm saying
slap a bit of tokusatsu
I'm
style
saying
special effects on top of it, and it totally works.
I'm saying when you bring it into live action, it it looks like bad cosplay for some of the
It depends. It
costumes.
depends
Yes,
on
it
it
does.
depends on the costume. And in this
Yeah,
case, the
it does.
costuming is too good and too accurate to. For me, it's not the costuming. It's not the costuming. It's it. Look. I'm not. Well, we're gonna move on in a second, but I'm not denying that. Like, yeah, when Cody Rhodes goes, Ryu's about to do a Hadouken, it's a little weird. Like, I cannot deny that. And he's got the fucking like he's not only wearing a
Bad wig.
he's wearing he's got I was gonna say he's got the Guile hairstyle, which just doesn't work in live action. There's a reason
No,
why they changed
it looks ridiculous.
and he's got the screen actor, and he's got fucking Cody Rhodes' face. Like, yeah, I'm like, hey man, maybe we should have cast unknowns and made them. Like, I will say this cast is okay. I will concede to you, the cast is too famous. Like the thing about the guy who's playing Ryu, Ken, is I don't find. I mean, maybe someone will disagree about the guy playing Ken. I don't know who the guy who playing Ken is, so it doesn't. He feels like a character, and he feels like he's getting a character arc in this, and I feel the same way about Ryu, where like it's not a guy I recognize. But the thing about I'm guessing with the characters who are the celebrity, they're just joke characters. So if it's like, hey, you get one frame of or a couple scenes of fucking Cody Rhodes in a ridiculously accurate Guile costume, I will be able to suspend my disbelief to see. The thing is, Ryu doing a Hadouken, that is like, I'm like 12 years old attempting to play Street Fighter, and like I can't believe this is my only reference to a Street Fighter movie is the shitty Van Damme one, and
See,
that's
it just doesn't evoke
it's
those
the
emotions
same
in me.
thing for me. It's the same to me. This is the same as Mario, where it's like
It's not for me.
I can't believe we're getting screen accurate versions of characters that I know. Like, I don't love the franchise, but I played it enough and I know it enough to be like, yeah, I like Ryu and I like Ken and I like Zangief and I like shit. Why can I never remember his name? M. Bison. I like M. Bison. Like, just visually and aesthetically, I like these characters. Whether or not I care about the story.
Yeah, I mean,
I care
yeah,
about
for
Street
me-
Fighter on the same level that I care about Tekken. That's the level of investment I have in the story.
No,
In the story.
I care about
Tekken.
Tekken way more.
Like, and the franchise itself, no, I'm way more invested in Tekken because I love Tekken. But like in terms of the story and the characters, I'm equally. It's all about aesthetics when it comes to the characters for me, or gameplay in the case of Tekken. Anyway, that was Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Was that enough for a video, you think?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, but it's probably like 40 minutes.
There's no way that was 40 minutes.
Summation. They look like the thing. I would be perfectly content watching it on streaming, like God intended.
Well, yeah, you're right. It will depend on what's out at the same time. I do want to watch it in theaters. I want to support looking like the thing. We need to support looking like the thing. Like as not we as in me and you, we as the audience, as people. We need to show up financially for shit to look like the thing. If you want the thing to continue looking like the thing, like there, the reason why Sonic continues to looking like the thing, like the best example of looking like the thing, and being able to excuse bad shit is the Sonic movies. Jim Carrey is, and we've said this before. Jordan watched this movie on the plane. I stand by this. Those movies are terrible, but you let go a lot of the fact that they're terrible because it looks like the thing. Like Jordan literally skipped through the part where the Eggmen do the dancing on the airplane. Skip through it. It's that bad. Didn't watch
because
it's
doesn't
terrible.
It doesn't add anything to the movie.
But because Shadow and Sonic turn to Super Sonic and do the It's a Promise thing, you forget about that part. That's what I'm saying. So financially, I'm all about showing up and using a free pass if we have a bunch of them on Street Fighter. Just as I am going to use them on Mortal Kombat when that eventually comes out in May. Because Jordan, # just look like the thing. Hey there everybody, it's Endcard Justin here. Let me know down in the comments, what do you think about the Street Fighter trailer? Do you agree with me? Should it just look like the thing, or should it do more? Let me know what you're thinking down in the comments down below. But in the meantime, if you want to see the full podcast of this from our Tokusatsu 5, 6, I don't remember, our latest episode, click the box on the left. If you just want to see a random video YouTube thinks you're going to enjoy, click the box on the right. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. We put new videos out 7 days a week. Or you can just leave this video a like. That helps us out too. We'll see you all in the next video. Have a good day, everybody.